Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you today to the joining of Benjamin Jared Burgess and Georgia Rose Davies in matrimony. I'm sure that everyone knows that their story is truly moving, because if you ask either of them how they met, the answer is cows.
I, Georgia Rose Davies, take you, Benjamin Jared Burgess, to be my lawful husband, best friend and accomplice in mischief. From this day forward, I promise to make you laugh, encourage you and bring out the best in you. I will respect you and embrace all that you are, be your strength in times of drought, share in the joy of happy times and celebrate our triumphs.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations, those late night talks, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding.
I, Benjamin Jared Burgess, take you, Georgia Rose Davies, to be my lawful wedded wife, best friend and accomplice in mischief. From this day forward, I promise to make you laugh, encourage you and bring out the best in you. I will respect you, embrace all that you are, be your strength in times of drought, share in the joys and happy times and celebrate our triumphs.
We've all gathered here today to recognise the adventures and challenges that have made up their journey so far, and to celebrate the love that blossomed from that journey. They first crossed paths at the 2009 Canterbury Show, and this would occur multiple times over the next 6 years. Ben thought that she was a pretty blonde thing who knew how to handle cattle all right, and Georgia thought that though he knew what he was doing, he was a little bit arrogant. Turns out he was just shy.
Cheers! Cheers!
I'm terribly disappointed I couldn't be there with you to deliver the father of the groom speech on behalf of my brother Colin. Those of you that knew Colin knew he was a man of few words, so this should be short and sweet. But by now he would have had a couple of beers. I often got phone calls after those few beers, and one thing that stood out for me was how proud he was of his children and their achievements.
A couple of years ago, Ben phoned me up, and I thought a bit strange phoning me up at this time, but he was a traditionalist. He asked me if he could have Georgia's hand in marriage, but don't tell anyone. Eventually it all came out, and it results in us all being here today.
I was at another wedding recently, and the best man said to me, "Your speech shouldn't be any longer than the groom can last in bed." Well, George has given me 2 minutes to speak, so well, I think we can all agree she's rather generous.
can't promise to not yell and scream at you when you draft out the wrong calf, but I do promise to apologise when we get it back in. You are my best friend and I'll hold your hand through our journey in life, wherever it takes us. I love you always and forever.
I cannot promise that I won't spend all my money on horses or plants. However, I do promise that I will encourage you on every cow sale to bid just once more and sometimes help you feed out. You are my best friend and I will hold your hand through the journey of life wherever it may take us. I love you forever and always.
The relationship did in fact start life at a cattle conference in Havelock. I think if you can fall in love at a cattle conference, you'll be just fine in surviving life's challenges.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ben, you may kiss your bride.